Okay, hello and welcome everyone. It's Jackie Christensen, your host for the Sisel product call. It's Wednesday night, and this call is going to be a fun call, and I'm going to take the confusion out of all the anti-aging skincare products that we have, because I don't know about you, I use all of these products, most of these products in the skincare line, and I was still getting confused. So I have to give a shout-out to Beverly Swanson. She is the product expert at Sisel. She's been working with Tom for about 35 years, and she uses all the products herself. She's in her early 70s, and when I met her, gosh, I guess it was maybe 6 months ago or so, she looked amazing. She looks amazing. Fantastic skin, especially. She's just a beautiful woman to begin with. But her skin is really what intrigued me. And I thought, she's got to be using these products. And she later told me that she's been using these products for years, and whatever Tom tells her to use and why to use it, she does. She says, sometimes I don't know what he's even doing, but if he tells me to use it, I use it. And I tell you, her skin is taut and beautiful and no wrinkles. And I thought, well, she looks like that in her early 70s. I think she's 74. I'm going to start using these too and have confidence that I'm going to look as good as Beverly when I'm her age. So anyway, she took the mystery out of all these products for me. So I want to demystify it for you as well. We have a lot of products in the skincare line. I've already talked in previous calls that are recorded in your back office in Sisel Academy. I've talked about the Actify 6000, the face and neck cream. I've already talked about the Skin Dew, and tonight, and we've also talked about the Fulfill. I'll be referencing them a little bit tonight too, because Beverly suggested that a few of these products actually be used together for maximum benefit, which I thought was really interesting. And we're going to be talking tonight about the Ultra Intensive Wrinkle Complex, the Ultra Intensive Wrinkle, the Intensive Wrinkle Lotion, the Brightening Cream, the Sisel Rapid Repair Night Cream, and then I'm also going to be telling you about the Hand and Body Lotion. So, yes, you will want to take notes, but why don't you do this? Just take some notes, like bullet points, about each one, and write down notes as to what sticks out to you. I'm going to be talking about what is best for deep wrinkles, what's best for fine lines, what's best for tightening the face, what's best for hydration, what's best for a sagging neck, what's best for young people, what's best for older skin, etc. So that's kind of how I will categorize it for you, and I think that will probably be most helpful to your prospects as well. I just want to say that I have a much clearer understanding, not only from speaking with Beverly, our product expert, but from using these products. And I've been using these products for over a year now, and I can see the difference in my skin. I can feel the difference in my skin, and I tell you, I saw the difference right away. We're talking like the next morning. And it's true, especially with the Sisel Rapid Repair Night Cream. The reason why these products work so quickly and you can see such a difference right away is because they are concentrated with just incredible ingredients like peptides, which have an effect on the skin. They really go deep down into the skin layers and work all through the night when you put them on your skin before you sleep. Also, the ingredients are concentrated. In fact, in one of our products, we have about 500 times the amount of active ingredient that is actually needed to create a benefit. Just amazing product, like I said. All right, so let's go ahead and start with the Rapid Repair Night Cream. And it's hard to tell you which one is my favorite. I fluctuate back and forth. The Rapid Repair Night Cream is definitely the one that I saw a difference the next day. I didn't purchase it right away. There's over 150 products in Sisel, as you probably know. So I was getting new products every month on my auto purchase. And so I thought, well, I'm doing good with the Actify during the day, and then I was using the Intensive Wrinkle Complex at night. I thought I was good. Well, then I tried the Rapid Repair Night Cream, and I saw a difference the next morning. And I saw smoothness. I saw moisture. My skin just looked better. I just can't explain it. It just looked good, noticeably different in the mirror. Now, our skin is actually damaged in 3 different ways: from light, from airborne toxins, and from toxins in the ingredients that we put on our skin. Cosmetics and skincare products that are not toxin-free, that are not Sisel safe. So the Rapid Repair Night Cream is the first and only product on the market, according to Sisel, that directly addresses the skin aging assault from all 3 of these sources. Now, typical night creams, they contain heavy moisturizers to hydrate the skin for a plumping effect. And they may have things like hyaluronic acid, and that plumps the skin temporarily. So it gives them a very temporary look. Now, Rapid Repair, it does replenish the moisture in the skin, but it also has a whole different approach to skincare. It's got biologically active ingredients, and this potent formula in the Rapid Repair Night Cream, it directly counterattacks the environmental factors that cause the skin to age. So it is not a sunblock or sunscreen. It does not have sunscreen in it. In fact, I learned a few years ago that sunscreen actually cancels out the positive effects, the positive benefits of the peptides in the lotions, in skin lotions. So rather than having a sunscreen canceling out those great ingredients, it has powerful antioxidants that intercept the oxidation, actually cuts it off as it occurs. We're talking real time, and before it can penetrate deeper in the skin or cause permanent damage. So the example is much like a lighted match can burn down an entire forest. A single drop of water can put out the match. Well, Sisel found a way to stabilize resveratrol. Yes, resveratrol, the same thing that's in your Eternity drink. It's a super potent antioxidant. So they've done this so it can be released on demand, and it immediately neutralizes the oxidation. So think of this. You're out in the sun a little bit too long, and you're thinking, oh no, what am I doing to my face? I'm causing so much damage. But you've put on your Rapid Repair Night Cream the night before. You can know that, and also the Actify 6000 works in this department too. If you put that on, as the sun is shining down on your face, normally causing free radicals, while that's happening, there's a process going on that you can't see. And that resveratrol and vitamin C, another effective antioxidant, actually combats and stops that oxidative process in its tracks while it's happening. How cool is that? I thought that was really scientific, really neat. But so the vitamin C also has a primary role, and that is to replenish the needs of the collagen in the skin so it stays beautiful and supple and vital and vibrant so you don't lose the elasticity. Now there's something called thioredoxin, and this breaks the disulfide bonds that cause the wrinkles, the actual structures. So the lines in your face, the wrinkled lines actually appear shorter and shallower and less noticeable. So it says here that fending off the environmental assault helps the skin recover its normal function so that it lays down healthy new cells in even layers. So it keeps your skin growing and beautiful and replenishing the collagen and all that good stuff. So instead of rehydrating the skin in ways that seal out the oxygen like most moisturizers, and they lock in the moisture, well, that sounds really good, but it's also trapping things like carbon dioxide from the air, toxins that the skin is trying to eliminate. So it's not covering up and trapping the moisture. It's actually allowing your skin to breathe, and that's ideally what you want. So Rapid Repair helps the skin maintain its moisture-regulating barrier and rehydrate itself. Your skin will look younger, like I said, immediately, literally the next morning, because it's not being bombarded with all these toxins in the air, in your products, light, etc. So that is one product you should definitely put in your arsenal. It's good for both men and women, and individuals of any age could benefit from the Rapid Repair Night Cream. I would suggest, and Beverly seconded me on this, that everyone should use the Rapid Repair Night Cream. It should be part of your regular routine. So you can't just pick one and say, this is going to be great, I'm going to have all the benefits I want. They actually work synergistically together. So if you can use 2 or 3 in your regimen, fantastic. All right, so we're going to go on now to the Ultra Intensive Wrinkle Complex. Now, if you've been on your website lately, you'll notice that it is not there. Remember that that was the cylinder bottle. It was about, well, I guess it was an ounce, but it was gold, and for a while there it was on sale for $40. The normal price is $250. Yes, it's that good. And they sold them at $40 until they sold out, and they are revamping a whole new design. And you might have heard from Tom on some of his conference calls or his boot camp that he's going to be adding telomerase to the anti-aging skincare line. So they're reformulating the formula for the Ultra-Intensive Wrinkle Complex. So the Ultra-Intensive Wrinkle Complex is it's a revitalizing rush of potent peptides, and it supports the youthful elasticity of your skin. It diminishes the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and these peptides are chains of amino acids, which play a key role in regulating the collagen production. Aging causes a decrease in the amount of collagen in the skin, and that's why you see skin that's less supple. It loses its support structure, physical structure, and that's when the skin looks like it's just drooping. And supporting your collagen keeps your skin looking healthy and youthful. Now, the Ultra-Intensive Wrinkle Complex is ideal for more mature skin. You get the same ingredients in the Ultra-Intensive Wrinkle Pen, which, by the way, is available. That sells for $50. And it's just a handy little pen. It's a small size, so you can keep it in your pocket or put it in your purse, and it's easily applied. Now, the best way to apply the Ultra-Intensive Wrinkle Pen is right on the spot, right on the deep wrinkles. So since it is for more mature skin has more deep-set lines, maybe smile lines around the mouth or around the eyes like crow's feet. So you just want to put it on and just gently rub it in, okay? All right, so then we've got the Intensive Wrinkle Lotion. Well, what's the difference? This is where I was getting them all confused. Well, the Intensive Wrinkle Lotion, that's the one in the red bottle now. It still shows gold on your website. And I just started using that a few months, maybe 2 months ago, and I love it. One of the best things I like about it has nothing to do with what it does to my skin, but the smell. It's almost like a vanilla cherry blossom smell. It smells so good. It's very close to the Ultra-Intensive Wrinkle Complex and the Wrinkle Pen, but it doesn't have quite the concentration of the ingredients. But it is basically the same thing. So this Intensive Wrinkle Lotion is great for younger people, great for people in their 20s and 30s, and it contains the same ingredients that will diminish the appearance of newly forming lines and wrinkles. Okay, so for prevention, this is great. For little fine lines, it's great. And that one sells for $55, and it's 1 ounce. You just need the tiniest amount, and really just put it on your ring finger, and then kind of dab it on, and then gently rub it until it's absorbed. So it's not necessarily something you want to slather all over your face. face, you certainly can, but you could just put it on the wrinkles themselves. The best time to use the Ultra Intensive Wrinkle Complex Pen or Lotion is at night before you go to bed. And I would use it in conjunction with the Rapid Repair Night Cream. All right. Now, the brightening cream. And I'll take questions at the end, guys, so no worries. The brightening cream. The brightening cream is something that revitalizes old skin and age spots. It evens out, and it gives your skin a brighter, more youthful appearance without using harmful ingredients, harmful oxidizers. So it has a gentle exfoliant that can remove old skin and its uneven skin and color tones. It's a cream. You just put it on. Again, you can put it on at night or in the morning. Its specially blended ingredients enrich your skin with compounds from the flower gentian, sugar molecules, and a form of vitamin C. So together these ingredients leave your skin with a brighter and lighter appearance. It is something you can use all over your face, but also if you have age spots, what you can do is just get a little dab on your pinky or on a Q-tip and just put it right on and just kind of pat it. So if you need extra lightening in a certain area, you can put it on exactly to that area just by dabbing it on for better concentration. The luxurious moisturizers and conditioners in the brightening cream will help you keep that youthful glow because it has some great ingredients. It's got the hydrating oils of jojoba, shea butter, macadamia nut, kukui nut, and squalane, which is a compound from olives. And it leaves your skin feeling soft, smooth, and conditioned. I have not tried this one, but I can just imagine what it smells like. I'm thinking Hawaii. All right, so the brightening cream will help you reclaim brighter-looking skin and a more youthful appearance. Okay, before we head over to the hand and body lotion, I just want to give you some more information on what to do for certain concerns. So for deep wrinkles, it is definitely the Ultra Intensive Wrinkle Pen or Wrinkle Complex when it's out again. For fine lines and younger skin, it's the Intensive Wrinkle Lotion. For more kind of a tightened feeling, for tighter looking skin, you want to use the Fulfill and Rapid Repair. You could also use the Actify. We're going to talk about Actify in just a minute, but the Actify is something that I use every morning, every day, and I find that it does have a tightening effect. So I smile a lot. That's a good thing, I think. And because I smile a lot, I had deep lines from the bottom of my nose area to just below the corner of my mouth, right? The little C's, little smile lines. Well, I've noticed they're not deep anymore. They're pretty smooth, and they don't jump out at me like they used to. So they pretty much, those deep lines have gone away. But also I've noticed a tightening look on my cheeks and around my chin, which is wonderful, just what I was shooting for. So for tightening, it's Fulfill and Rapid Repair and Actify. Mm-hmm. Hydration, that would be the Actify 6000, combined with the Skin Dew. Now, you can go back and listen to that Actify call from a product call that we did in your back office, Sisel Academy training products. But the Actify 6000 is named 6000 because it's able to deliver 6,000 times the moisture of your skin in its natural state. It's got powerful antioxidants that protect against sunlight and keep the face free from environmental stress. So some of the same properties that the Rapid Repair Night Cream has with that super, super concentration of powerful antioxidants. So that's another reason I wear this during the day. So if I'm out and the sun's on me, I am protected in real time. What you want to do also is keep the skin dew around. And the skin dew, I did a separate call on that one. I was very impressed. It seems like every time I do a call on one of these products, I have to buy it because the science is just so impressive. It is a moisturizing mist. The Skin Dew is a light, high moisture blending spritz that deeply hydrates your skin with youth-enhancing ingredients such as coconut water extract, activators, and small-sized hyaluronics as found naturally in your skin. So what you do is you spray it on after you put on your Actify or after you've put on your Rapid Repair Night Cream. You put it on after because it helps with the penetration of the ingredients of the product that you've just put on. It's very, very cool, very cool. This is something I use morning and night. Also, if your skin is just dry during the day, you can spray it on, and it's not sticky. It dries very, very quickly. The mist is the finest mist I've ever experienced. So this product is pretty phenomenal too. It's only $20. It's 4 ounces. It seems to last forever. But as far as hydration, Actify during the day, Actify and Skin Dew. Hydration at night, Rapid Repair Night Cream, and the Skin Dew. Okay. We've talked about Fulfill in a previous call also, so you can go back and listen to that as well. But the Fulfill is good to tighten, firm, and plump. So it's really good for aging skin because aging skin thins, wrinkles, and sags. And the Sisel Fulfill was formulated to tighten, firm, and plump the skin by working with the skin itself as well as the fat cells directly beneath. I asked Beverly about a sagging neck, loose skin, and kind of a fatty neck, and she said definitely the answer to that would be to use Fulfill and Recurve. And she said one night use Fulfill, one night use Recurve. Yes, Recurve. Recurve, if you recall from our weight loss line and Fit and Fabulous line, is a topical fat burner. I like to call it a fat blaster. It's good for jowls and fatty bulges under the chin and neck, around the rest of your body too. But it's described as a topical melt-off cream that will help you greatly reduce the unsightly appearance of fat or cellulite or any lumpy skin. But what it does, it works great on the neck. So alternate Fulfill one night and Recurve the next night. All right, just to recap, the best protection against free radicals is the Rapid Repair Night Cream and the Actify. Okay, so I think I've covered everything under anti-aging. We'll talk about the lip plumper another night. Yep, okay, so let's talk about the hand and body lotion. Now, I love this hand and body lotion. I use it a couple times a day. I keep one in the bathroom. I keep one in the kitchen sink. And all I knew was that it worked great, and it has real nice moisturizing effect, leaves my skin really soft, and it's a pretty thick lotion too, and it stays on. It doesn't smell. It's not greasy, two of the things I absolutely do not like, and it's wonderful. It actually has moisturizers and skin conditioners. So let me tell you about the hand and body lotion. It has shea oil in it, which is an emollient and moisturizes the skin. It aids in the healing of dry, chapped skin and protects against further damage. It also has the ability to heal burns and promote cell regeneration. We love that. It's an anti-inflammatory and an anti-irritant. It protects from the damage of ultraviolet light. It promotes healthier and younger-looking skin. It also has Barletane Pro, and it makes a soothing and non-occlusive film. This is important. It also minimizes roughness and chapping, and this film improves moisture retention. It's also an anti-irritant by reducing the inflammatory interleukin-1 alpha and prostaglandin E2, more than you wanted to know, I'm sure. It also has something really important. This is one of the main ingredients. It's called gossamer. It's made from vegetable oils. And this conditioner forms strong films, which can form an occlusive barrier to increase moisturization. And the film also can enhance reflectance and sheen, so your skin's going to look very, very nice. It is water and rub-off resistant. Gossamer showed a 25% reduction in transepidural water loss after 2 hours compared to lanolin oil. That's great. It showed a 74% increase in skin moisturization after application. It showed a 382% increase in water wash-off resistance compared to mineral oil. Mineral oil is bad stuff anyway. Stay away from that. And the Gossamer also showed a 61% increased resistance to rub-off. Yes, rub-off over lanolin oil. So Gossamer is quite a product, quite an ingredient, I should say, in our hand and body lotion. It also has, the hand and body lotion also has Easy Gel, and this is something that has skin softening properties. And Easy Gel contains something that's hard to pronounce, sclerotium mushroom gum from the Mediterranean, and it has the ability to form a film. That's the important thing. And then this film-forming property improves the skin's natural ability to retain moisture for improved elasticity and skin feel. Sound like a commercial. Two last things. The Sisel's Hand and Body Lotion has BioBase S, which is able to decrease the irritation of other products. It decreases water loss. And the Hand and Body Lotion also contains skin moisturizing complex. A lot of ingredients here. Tri-K Skin Moisturizing Complex. And all sorts of wonderful natural ingredients to help optimize the formulation's ability to attract and retain moisture on the skin. Also has vitamin E, which is a great moisturizer and also an antioxidant. So that was the surprise of the night, the hand and body lotion. Pretty amazing stuff. So we've covered everything that I'd like to cover. I'm going to go ahead and unmute the lines, I should say. But if you do have background noise, I'm going to keep the recording going. Please, please, please press *6 unless you're speaking, okay? And if you want to speak, press *6 again, and it unmutes your line. That way we won't have any interference. So here we go. You are all unmuted. Did you guys enjoy that call? Would love to hear any testimonials from anyone using these products also.
Jackie.
Who's that?
Jackie, can you hear me?
Is this Eric?
Can you hear me?
Hello. I hear you.
I just have to say another great call tonight, and we just really appreciate the hard work you're putting into the research and that stuff, because I know what it takes to put all the time into this. The research data you put together and lay up on MySizzle Pro for everybody to use as reference material is incredible. And the testimony I got tonight is that I have been very fortunate to be able to use the hand and body lotion. And I can tell you, I've gotten to the point where I've gotten real dry legs and things. You know, again, that's coming for a guy. But the point is, the stuff works. And again, knowing that I don't think there's any guy out there or woman that doesn't use some form of body lotion, the product definitely puts on the skin. And knowing that it's a toxic-free product, that I'm not putting toxins into my system, and you think about that, you're rubbing it into the skin, it's getting into the pores and things like that, into the bloodstream. I think it's really crucial for people to understand, and the product is amazing, and it goes a long way. You don't need a lot of it, that's for sure.
You're absolutely right. I love the comment you made about how the product actually soaks into the skin and get into the bloodstream. You know, if our skin is our biggest organ, and highly, highly absorbable, and when we're putting ingredients on our skin, it's getting absorbed, and that's pretty serious. We want to be using something, guys, that do not have toxins or mineral oil or parabens or pegs or or these horrible ingredients that your body actually absorbs. So thank you for that testimony, and Eric, always it's my pleasure to do this call.
Well, we just really appreciate you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Who else has any
Jackie,
testimonials?
This
questions?
is Barb. I'm going to follow up with what Eric said. You know, my husband is a building contractor. We were at actually an art event that his mother's paintings were being shown at, and one of the artists there is in clay all the time, and his hands were just all cracked up, and my husband, it just surprises me that he comes out with this stuff. Sometimes he goes, oh, my gosh, my wife has the lotion that will fix that. And I'm looking at him and go, oh, yeah, I do. So I took a tube to him. He's the art teacher at the high school. Well, then Paul says, maybe you should get a casing because the concrete guys are getting busy now, too. So, yeah, that lotion is great because it doesn't have a scent, and guys don't want that sweet flowery scent, and neither do I. I'm allergic to a lot of stuff, and this stuff, all of it. I use almost everything that Jackie talked about tonight, and I've just gotten compliments. People can't believe I have daughters that are 30 years old. So it's working.
That's a true testament to the product, Barb, and you have people asking you all the time, you just look great. What are you doing? You are literally a walking billboard for your business, and we all need to get there. We really do. So thank you for that testimonial. Anyone else like to contribute? How about any questions about any of the products?
Hello, this is Ann McDonald.
Hi, Ann. Go right ahead.
I just have a question. I ordered the Fulfill, I think, but I'm 60, and I lived in New Jersey. I never had a dry skin problem before. Mm-hmm. Until I moved up to Western New York, and it's nothing but snow and cold.
I hear you, Ann.
And suddenly, my skin is like scaly and terrible. Mm-hmm. And the neck's starting to sag. I was just 60, and everybody compliments me on how I look, and I have tried a lot of other things. I do always do a facial whole thing. What would be the best for me?
For your face, definitely you said you just turned 60, so I would say the Rapid Repair Night Cream. During the day, you want to use the Actify 6000, and I live at over 9,000 feet. I'm almost 2 miles closer to the sun than I was in California when I lived there, and it is extremely dry, very, very dry here, and that's helped me tremendously. So the Actify 6000 for the day, the Rapid Repair at night, and then as far as moisturizing. And then, if you do have wrinkles, then the Intensive Wrinkle Lotion or the Intensive Wrinkle Pen in the evening.
Okay, thank you. I'm getting wrinkles.
Okay, well, we've got your products for you. So thank you for that question.
Hey, Jackie, don't forget to recommend the TSX for somebody who has wrinkles and is starting to have problems with skin, because that really, from the inside out, has made a huge difference for so many people.
You're absolutely right. Who am I speaking with?
This is Jean from Milwaukee.
Oh, hi, Jean. You are right on about that. I noticed that my skin not only looks better, I have people touch my skin. I'll roll up my sleeve and I'll say, touch my arm. Feel how soft my skin is. My skin is as soft as a baby's backside. I mean, that's how I sell the product, too. That's how I sell the TSX.
I agree.
Tell me about your experience with the TSX.
Well, it's just, I feel like it's completely, and I'm not taking as much of it as I would like, but I'm about to ramp up my consumption of it. But really, when you look at your skin being the biggest organ on your body, feeding it from the inside and the nutritional piece of it is just as important as what you're putting on the outside of it. So I know that I have seen a huge difference in my skin already, and I know that as I continue that using all of it will really, it'll really help reverse the aging look of my skin.
So we're combating aging from the inside out and the outside in, I like to say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, thank you, Jan. I'm so glad you brought that up. I was remiss. Thank you so much.
Jackie, it's Barbara from Montana.
Hi,
and
Barbara.
How are you? Hey, I'm wondering about which one do you put on first? Do you use the ultra intensive wrinkle cream and then you put the rapid repair, or do you do it the other way around?
I do it the other way around for this reason. I want the rapid repair night cream all over my face.
Okay.
And then what I do is I'll use the wrinkle lotion around my eyes, my smile lines, and then anywhere on the face that need a little more attention. So
all right, thanks.
Rapid repair all over, and then the wrinkle complex or wrinkle pen or wrinkle lotion on top.
And then you would hit it with the Skin Dew?
I do, absolutely. Huh?
Okay.
Thank you, Barbara. Good to hear your voice.
All righty.
Jackie, I've got a good one. TSX, you don't have gray hair.
Hi, Marion. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that. What about the TSX?
You do not have gray hair. I don't have gray hair anymore.
Oh, you don't have gray hair? Oh, I couldn't. I didn't.
No, because of TSX.
Really? From the TSX?
Really?
Wow, Marion. That is no wonder you look so good on your Facebook photo. You do.
Oh, God, I look horrible. I can't smile.
Well, your hair looks good. Well, thank you for sharing that. I love this.
Yeah, I thought I'd say this because it's really real. Believe it or not, I haven't colored my hair in 6 months.
And how old are you, Marion?
65.
65. Fantastic. Well, we're going to do a special call just on TSX here in the next couple of weeks. So we'd love for you guys to share your testimonials then as well. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the call. Thank you all so much.
Excuse me, can I ask you one question?
Yes, you may.
Yes, thank you. Do you have anything for puffiness under the eyes?
We don't have any particular products for that yet, but I use the Actify around my eye area too. If there's anyone on the call that has any special secrets about eye puffiness with regard to our Sisel product, would you please let us know now?
Hi, this is
Jackie.
Sharon.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Go ahead.
I heard
It's Barb. I use the Actify also, and it works really well.
Okay. Was there someone else?
This is Cheryl. I heard the pill you can use on under your eyelids.
I'm sorry, Cheryl, say that again.
I said I heard that you can use the Fulfill under your eyes for puffiness.
Yes. Okay. I have to tell you, I have used the recurve. I just dab it because I have allergies too. So in the morning I'm pretty puffy around the eyes, so I'll just kind of dab the recurve under my eyes, and that seems to do the trick also. But thank you for that question. Thank you very much for that question.
Answers. Thank you for your answers.
Oh, you're welcome.
Welcome.
All right, guys, I've got to wrap up the call now. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you.